Amen. Let's see. So we have Frank A. Uh, Frank A. Who is a YouTuber. His question is, um, how long have you guys been podcasting? Did you find it easy to start or hard to start? And did it cost you anything to start? Yeah. And the only cost is like whatever the platform charges you. So Law Talk, I don't even remember how much that was. I know that the price has changed, it's gone up since then because they offer more stuff than what they used to. As far as StreamYard, their cost has went up as well. They made some changes to the StreamYard too. You do get a couple more things than what you were getting before, but now I think like the basic package gives you three, maybe. If you want to go up to 8 destinations like we used to do up here, I believe it's went up to like $100. Am I right? Um, yeah, yeah, like 80 something dollars now. So it's a lot more than what it used to be because it used to be like 40. So it increased pretty much almost doubled in the amount that they were charging before. Um, and every platform is different. Every platform has some type of a cost to it because of what it can offer you. So I would say really take the time to seek out the platform and research it maybe, and then kind of go from there. That would be my recommendation. Yeah. But as far as just starting to start, I mean, there is a free StreamYard. Um, I'm not so sure. Is it a free broadcast too? Yeah. And it's not hard. Whatever your niche is with content, I say roll with it. Take your niche, take your niche and use it to the best of your capabilities. All right. So that will be my recommendation to you. But congratulations ahead of time. So, if that's what you get ready to do, salute. Um, and yeah, yeah. And then, like I said, search out the platforms because we're on Rumble. Rumble has a cost, but theirs isn't that much. They're free when it's really, really good. So you just have to really check them out and see what you like, what you will and won't pay for. Um, if you want to have certain types of um, access to certain types of things on the platform, of course you pay for the access that you're going to be given, kind of deal, and then you just kind of go from there. Um, but thank you, Frank A. Um, Chandra G. Chandra G says, "Have you ever had anything controversial on your shows?" It depends on what you consider to be controversial. Um, we've had a lot on our first shows. I don't know how long you've been watching or not watching us, but we've had a lot on our shows. I mean, down to baby mama drama, cheating exes, and cheating pastors, and we've had a whole bunch of stuff, honey. So it just what you consider to be controversial. Yeah, yeah, no, if that's what you want to call controversial. Yeah, quickly. All right, Chandra G. So if that's what you were asking, and I hope we was able to answer that for you. Um, let's see. Um, Mickey. Mickey says you guys seem like a great pair. Was it hard to was it hard to build a relationship and start your show? Yeah, yeah. It is not hard at all. We been this way ever since, really. So I would say if you're thinking about having a co-host, if that's what you're thinking about doing, make sure you guys kind of mold or fit. Because you don't want to be on your show, you and your co-host not see eye to eye, and it turns into some ugly stuff between you and your co-host on your own show. That's not something that you want. I mean, now granted, we may not always see eye to eye on everything, but you guys will never know, right? Because we there's nothing that you would see, but we haven't had too many moments like that anyway. So, but you want to make sure that you guys fit. Okay, it's just like a relationship, but not like a dating relationship, but it's still a relationship. So you still want to make sure you guys fit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take much for social media to block your stuff anyway. So, that's something that you really, really want to make sure that just because you're not there one day, your co-host decide to have a show and go left field real quick, and you can't reel them back. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure that that's not what you're going to end up dealing with, right? And so we don't have those kind of problems. Because I get up here, and it could be a night where I don't come on because I don't feel good or something, and I could be watching from like the outside, and I get up here, I'll be in the comment section cracking up laughing or something because she up here cutting food. But that's something that we would do if we were up here together anyway, right? And so, that's you just have to know your person, period. And if you know that you're not going to get that from the person that you're thinking about hosting the show with, then I would say don't do it. Definitely don't do it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, that would be a definitely not moment. You just want to make sure. I mean, because there's no need for it to be a jealousy type of thing if y'all are doing it together. Right? What's the need for the jealousy portion? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, right? I mean, and again, she's not me. I'm not her. There's some things in her that she gonna give y'all that I can't give. There's some things I got that I give y'all that she can't give. And there've been plenty of nights that we got up here and she was literally like, I got nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And so I just had to roll with it. And as the show continued, she eventually had something, and then she came in, and so that's how it goes, like for us. But I can't speak that for everyone, right? And so at the end of the day, we want people to be able to get what they need to get, and we just want to make sure y'all get Jesus, right? That's our main goal. Main goal. If we give you a few laughs in between, fine. But our main goal really is to give you what God gives to us, and to give you just things that have been laid on our hearts throughout the week, throughout that day. Some days and some days we do pop-ups. Like tonight. I mean, last night we did say that we'd be back up here again tonight, but there are days that we literally do pop-ups. We did not schedule it. We didn't necessarily say that we was coming on at all, and it was because God gave something, we had to talk about it, or something happened, we had to talk about it. I want to say we had, I can't even tell you how many of our shows were actually pop-ups. Um, quite a few, yeah. And if you guys follow us on our YouTubes, if you go to our YouTubes, we have over 600 episodes, y'all. So we've been doing this for quite a while, and we used to do it 2, 3 times out of the week. We slowed it down due to time restraints and us and career changes and life, been life and all that type of stuff. But we haven't stopped doing what we do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do have to take a little slow down moment, and we've been pushing it for the last 4 years, faithful, right? And so just because we slow down, don't mean we stop. So I want to make that clear. People that thought that we had stopped, we didn't. We still here. Okay? So we just want to let y'all know that. But nonetheless, if that is something that you are again thinking about doing, choose the right fit. If it's going to be a group of y'all, you really got to choose the right fit. Um, because when it's more than one or two, you really got a difference in opinions, and depending on your topics, yeah. So yeah, while doing it, Yeah. Mhm. Right. It should be the same thing to me. Mhm. Right. Yeah. A relationship. Good. Yeah. Yeah. It's the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. And literally because of how we're going as far as futuristic is looking, social media is pretty much gonna be it. You know, a lot of people are gonna be making their funds off of social media. Content created creation is gonna become bigger than what it is right now. And so you got to be able to roll with the punches, right? And you don't have to necessarily change your content because of what you see other people doing. We don't do that. We don't change up like that. That's not what we do. I'm not changing like that. You know what I mean? What we do is what we do. Our Q&A nights, those that's normally our special night because y'all be taking us in sometimes. Right. And then our normal nights where we give you what God has given us, or we choose a certain topic or have a guest on, however have you. But our Q&A nights are our special nights. And we, again, we apologize because we haven't had Q&A in almost what 2-3 months maybe now. It's been a lot going on, you guys, and we apologize, but we with y'all tonight. We gonna get through as much as we can get through, and we gonna do it again, hopefully before maybe tomorrow, before the weekend. I don't know because we gotta go over Quint's schedules, right? So we'll find out if we'll be able to do another night of Q&A this week. It's all right. So it's not gonna be a regular show. If we pop on again, it's Q&A again. We got to get through y'all questions. Y'all have sent in a lot of questions, but we thank y'all. We appreciate it. At least we know y'all staying faithful and diligent. Okay. So we so appreciate it. So thank you for asking that question that you asked. And we do hope that you find the right group of people if that's what you're trying to do and you're trying to make it a group thing. So yeah. Yeah. Like I said, the right group of people, you'll be able to do what you need. So I think you'll be good to go though. You know, especially if you're doing it with people that you consider your friends. Y'all know each other like that, so it'll be easy. All right, so thank you again. Tell us some more, and if you start the show, let us know so we can watch and support. And talk about your show on our show. So yes, let us know. Yeah, so let us know. We like that type of stuff. Um, yeah, and you have to go through a trial period too, because we have to see how your content and how the people react to you and all that type of stuff too. So you got to go through a little probationary period, not too long, about 30 days or so we can just see how the people react to you. And if everything is a thumbs up, then it's good to go. Trust me, we ain't gonna hold you back. That ain't what we do. All right. So, again, thank you. Send us some more. Send us some updates though, and let us know if you chose to start the show. All right. Then we have you guys are coming with the show question. I guess everybody is intrigued. We appreciate it, though. We do have Steven. Steven says, so I recently started getting into the content on YouTube. At first, when I started out, I was very, very nervous. I would only do about 30 minutes or so. Now I've ventured up to an hour. Just starting to gain followers. How do you think it would be good for me to try to venture to other platforms besides YouTube? I would say yes. I would say yes. We are on YouTube. We are on Patreon. We are on Rumble. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. Um, geez, where else are we at? Um, God knows. Clapper. We are on so many platforms. I can't even name them all. That's the sad part. We are on a lot of stuff though. And these are like some of them are fairly new, and then some of them are up and coming, and people are really, really, really getting into the platforms that we are coming up on. We are not. I'm not on Twitter. Quint might be, but I'm not. I chose to deactivate my Twitter because I didn't like the way Twitter was turning, so I'm not on Twitter. I am on Black Twitter, so there's a difference. I am on Black Twitter. I'm not on the regular Twitter. I am on Black Twitter. It's called Spill. So you guys, yeah, you can find me up there, all of that type of stuff. But I'm not on some of the regular other platforms. We're on Facebook, of course. We have multiple pages on Facebook. So we have our personal page, business pages, ministry pages, all of that's all over Facebook. So I mean, when it comes down to Facebook, you just have to look us up. And when you go to our personal pages, it'll show you all of the rest of our pages attached to the profile. So um because it is too many pages to name. But yeah, I would always suggest you do more than one platform. Because like my granddaddy used to say, don't always put your eggs on one basket, huh? Right? When one don't do, the other one you might soar on a different one. Oh yeah. And I'm also on Twitch and Discord. So I don't know if Quentin has those two or not. But I'm also on Twitch and Discord because I'm a gamer too, you guys. So I'd be up there too. But I don't really use my gamer thingy to do a lot of games and play with you guys so you can see. But I might need to get back into it. I used to, but I don't do that too much anymore. But because there's a lot of different sides to me. So not just what you see here, but like I said, when I say I'm a gamer, you guys ever come to my house, I got a closet full of games, 3, 4 game systems. So I'm telling you, yes, I be in here gaming it up on some days. You just can't, you got to pull me away from the TV. But you have to catch me on a good day for that. But make sure you always try to put yourself and make yourself versatile, not just one way. Because with YouTube is a great platform, don't get me wrong, but it also comes with its own set of restrictions. You got other platforms you could go to, restrictions may not be so much. And so you may be able to do more of what you originally sought out to do that you can't do on YouTube. So do not just, you know, put the just cross the other platforms out. Let me put it that way. TikTok, because we notice that late at night, TikTok be popping. So if we come up here and it's 11 o'clock, we decide to pop on and do a show, it won't be up here. It'll always be on TikTok. So just so you know, late night shows, if we do them, they'll be on TikTok. So I also suggest that if you are on multiple platforms, make you a link tree or all my links, something like that, where a person can just click on your one link and go to all of your social media stuff. That is my suggestion, so you be easy to find. All right. And that type of stuff. Yeah. So if Quentin don't have nothing else for you, I hope we answered you. Um, Yeah, and we hope to see you on some of the other platforms. Send us your your tag IDs and all that stuff so we can look you up and talk about your stuff. Right. So listen, right, and I'm just looking one way and I can see myself on the second screen. So listen, um, but so yeah, and you want to make sure that even with that, you got the right setup, right? So I have multiple screens and multiple devices, right? So if I wanted to be on everything, I could. I just don't choose to go on everything because sometimes when we try that, you get the little echo, the high pitched mic squeal, but that doesn't always work. So we'll come on, do a show up here, cut this show off, go to TikTok world and do a show over there, and kind of finish the night over there sometimes. So we've done that before too. So make sure that you are consistent though. Consistency is key. So I would tell you that. Please stay consistent. That's the main thing you want to do. All right. But keep us posted. All right. We have Tracy with the Tracy with a K. Okay, hey Tracy with a K. She says, okay, so I noticed that you guys are very versatile, not only in your shows, but you're very versatile in style. I see that Quint has the dreads. I'm rocking dreads currently right now. I see that you always keep your hair done in some type of braided style. It always looks really nice. What is your suggestion for somebody who really doesn't have a style flair, but is just trying to show their I guess the word that she was trying to use is their, I guess, style and flair. I'm gonna put it that way. She said, "What would be your suggestion, especially if you're going to be in the public eye?" Yeah, a long time. As you can see, she cut them. They're not as long as they were. Yeah. She got old pixie cuts. Yeah. And with me, you either see it braided like you do now, or I wear my natural hair. So that is my way of styling myself. I don't do a whole lot of crochet stuff. I don't do. You'll never catch me in a wig. I don't wear those. So a wig is not my thing. It's either gonna be sewn in or something, but I don't do wigs. So a lot of that you won't see from me. But I do happen to enjoy my braid styles. Why? Because I can keep it for at least 2 months, sometimes three, depending on how much I've had going on and how my scalp decided want to act. But I take very good care of my hairstyles when I get them done, and they always still be looking new when I get ready to take them out. So it just depends on you and what you really like. If you say that you are dreaded right now, don't think that because you got dreads, you can't get certain styles. If you go to the right stylist, you can still get your hairstyle. Trust me, I have a whole lot of friends who wear dreads. They get braids, they get crochet styles, they get the whole nine. They Yeah, they even get the And they even get the faux lock look to make their dreads look longer or thicker than what they are, just to change it up sometimes. And with dreads, you can still do a lot. You can change up your color. I mean, there's a lot of things you guys can really do to change up a lock hairstyle. So yeah. Y'all have to wait to see what it's gonna look like because I can't tell you. I don't know yet. I have an idea, but we don't know for sure if that's the way she gonna go. So, we just have to wait around to see. As far as me is concerned, I have had the thought of cutting my natural hair back in a really nice cut because, I like I do something weird and I do odd stuff, y'all. I will color this hair down and rock some stuff y'all ain't never seen. Trust me when I tell you. But um, you know, certain people said me cutting my hair was a no-no. All right, so I can't do that. That's out for me. So I have to keep it like it is, but I am gonna color it soon. So you guys will actually see me color my natural hair real soon. But other than that, yeah, not too much cutting over here, but I will keep it braided and things of that nature. I am getting ready. When I take this out, I am actually getting it colored and I'm getting it silk pressed and I'm getting my ends trimmed. So you guys will see it bone straight. It probably ain't gonna stay that way too long because this hair of mine, this naturally curly stuff don't stay straight long. So, we just have to roll with it as it goes. But I enjoy the versatility of what I could do with my hair because I can switch it up anytime I feel like it. So I just like it like that. And I can always change the color, especially when it come down to braids. So you guys, I mean, I don't know. And then it also depends on what kind of public eye you're going to be in front of. If it's something real professional, I tell you to get something professional. Like what I got in now, it can be professional, it can be for personal use, whatever. But if you're going for that CEO look, you could do that. And you can do that even with your locks. Trust me. I know women CEOs who got beautiful locks right now. And I mean her every time I see her, she has her hair in some type of style and I just be like, who just took the time to twist it up and put it like that? Like that's how I be looking at her head. But I like her color, the color of her dreads is her bottom is black. The middle is like a kind of like a strawberry blonde, and then the top is platinum. So she has black, strawberry blonde, and platinum in her hair, and but her dreads are beautiful. So and every time I see her, and she is a woman CEO, and so at the end of the day, she's always dressed really nice. You always see her in a real nice blazer and something going on when she handle her professional business. And then outside of that, you might see her in a nice little chilled out maxi dress walking around with some open toe shoes on when she's not in business mode. But you will always see her looking nice and looking well put together. So, and your hair doesn't have to stop that, right? So don't let people tell you that your hair is stopping that because that's not the case. So I say, one, be confident in who you are and dependent on the public eye scene. That's how you choose how you want to wear your hair at that moment. Right? So yeah, a lot of styles. You can find styles that you like. If you already have a loctician that you go to faithfully, take it to her and say, "Hey, can you try this on me so I can see what it look like?" If you don't like it, you don't have to wear it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could try different styles to see how they look on you. Trust me, everything don't look good on me. The reason why I don't do wigs is because I don't feel like wigs and me are friends. Okay, I know me. I'm a praiser honey, I would be in church. Wig would go one way, I go the other. Okay, yeah, and I know me, so I'm just saying that wigs would not be my friend. All right, so that just is not for me. But other people, they look really good on, and I tell them, "Oh, I like that. That's cute," you know. And but the rest of the most of the time, most of the people that I know that get them also get them custom made. So it's the bundles with the lace closure, that type of thing. Sometimes I ask myself, do I want to sit down and get all that done? And the answer is no. It's a lot of work, you know. But there is a style that I do want to try, and I think I'm going to wait until the beginning of the year to do it. And that is with the eye tips or the tape ins, where it's just more hair added to my natural hair, looks just like my natural hair kind of deal, and it's not a wig. So I think that I might go that route because it also lasts a long time. From my understanding, every stylist that I know that does it says it'll last me about 6 months. That's a long time wear, right? So if I could do that and it lasts 6 months, I'm with it. So I like long lasting hairdos. That is my thing. So go with what's good for you. Now, as far as your clothing is concerned, we just talked about the hair part. Clothing, I don't know your style of dress. Me, I always like to be business casual. So if I happen somebody client happen to call and say, "Hey, I'm about to pop up in your area," I'm already dressed for that occasion. So I try to remain business casual all the time. Um, where I'm in a maxi dress, something just really nice and put together. The days that you're gonna catch me not so much, I'm not really leaving my house too much. You know what I mean? But that's me. I stay business casual most of the time. And then when I got to clean up real nice, trust me, I cleaned up real nice. So it just really depends on the situation. I do not do a lot of makeup. I'm not a makeup junkie. That ain't my thing. I will wear it like when I have to go somewhere and I'm doing like an evening gown, something like that. You will see me get my face done. But that's not an everyday event for me. So professionally now, I would tell you business casual for a professional setting. If you're going out with your homies and your friends, I don't know your style of dress. Whatever you feel like will make you look cute. I just say just make sure you covered up. That's my thing. I could go out with people, but I ain't got to show my body parts. Feel me? So yeah, even in that type of setting, I still wear something cute, but I ain't finna show everything. So that type of thing, it just depends on you. And Quint's style of dress is different from mine too. Hey, Coach Teresa Webb, how are you? So your style of dress kind of really for me, that part is important because you don't want to be labeled as something that you're not when you're out with other people because they chose to dress half naked today. You don't have to do the same thing. You can be that classy person going out with everybody and everybody looking like, okay, she look good. I like what she got on. You got the nice shoes, the purse, and you got on the right outfit. You can do that. You don't have to do what you see everybody else doing. Yeah. Yes. You do have to have a standard. Yeah. Right. You can. Right. Trust me, we have had this issue already. Listen, but that was her. Yeah, that's not her daily wear. Did it for a photo shoot. Yeah. And I have had certain outfits for photo shoots too. So it just depends. Now, mind you, I'm in my photo shoots with my boo thing. Okay. So this is the outfits he chose, and I wore what he wanted me to wear for our photos. So, the difference between is I know me. And on top of that, y'all, I'm not no small chick, right? I'm a plus size woman. So for me, yeah, I'm not finna let everything hang out, even if I know I can. I'm not gonna do that. But when I clean up, I clean up well, right? So at the end of the day, you just have to make sure that you know you. I like to be very classy at all times if it's possible, right? And so that's my thing. I'm gonna come in church with the right church wear. Okay. Mother ain't gonna have to cover me with a sheet. Let me just put it that way. All right. So all of that type of stuff, that's me. I got clothes for every scene. You can trust and believe I do. All right. I got so many clothes right now, I gotta go through them. So listen. So I'm telling you, you just have to make sure that you know yourself and don't allow somebody to take you to a space you ain't trying to be. Okay. And again, the right set of people. I don't know why that keep coming up tonight, but the right set of people. Don't allow your friends or so-called friends to tell you that just because y'all going out, all of y'all gotta look alike. We not doing that. We not doing that. You wear what you gonna wear, I'm gonna wear what I'm gonna wear. Okay. We all know that fall is here. Okay. Today, temperature proved it, right? And so this is my thing. It's fall weather. If you and your girlfriends was going out, why are you going out knowing that you're gonna be shivering? I don't understand. Let's be smart. You can still go out in a nice pants outfit, still look good and look debonair, okay? And still have people looking at you. You don't have to show body parts and be freezing, knowing that you're gonna be cold. We ain't gotta do all that, okay? Even if you get a nice pantsuit, catsuit, even not so low cut, but low enough that you got the right necklace. Hey, listen, we can put things together now. Okay. So it's easy for us to throw things together and make ourselves look good. All right. So I just want you to remember that, honey. And no, take what you already got. Right. And have the right purse. And have the right little clutch and purse and stuff. People will never know that you had on the same thing you had on 4, 5 weeks ago, just with something you just switched it up with something different, you know. And if you like a certain style of stuff, ain't nothing wrong with buying that same style, two different colors, right? Because you like it. You like it, you feel like it look good on you. So boo, let it look good on you. Trust me, I like for me, I have a dress that I totally loved it, and I bought it in two different colors. And I got the chance to wear both, dresses at two different times, two different events. So, you get what you like. All right. So just remember that and be confident in who you are. All right. Don't let nobody make you feel like you less than. All right. So stay in touch with us. Let us know how you doing. If you end up doing a photo shoot, because I feel like that's what's coming for you. If you end up doing a photo shoot, send us some photos, girl, so we can high five you through the airwaves and say, get it, girl. All right. So let us know what you got going on. Stay in touch. All right. Thank you for coming on, Coach Webb. We appreciate you in the comment section. Um, we have is it Adonis? Adonai? Uh, Baby, if I'm jacking up your name, please don't get mad at me. Okay. Because I do feel like that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna say Adonai. Okay. I believe that name was in the Bible. But Adonai says, okay, so I am at a crossroads. The reason why I say that I'm currently at a crossroads is because um I want to change some things in my life, but I feel like when I make the change, I'm going to lose some people along the way. Is this a normal thing for growth? Yes. Yes. Okay. Listen, I already know where she about to go. So let me say my part, and then she got it because I know what she about to do for you. Okay. Listen, growth is great, and as you grow, you are gonna lose people along the way. Why? Because not everybody gonna be happy about your growth, right? And so, when you change elevations and you change atmospheres, everybody can't enter your atmosphere. So you have to be okay with people falling off. If they fall off, it ain't because of nothing you did. It's just because they were seasonal. We gotta remember we can't give seasonal people lifetime rights. All right. So I'm gonna give you that short spiel and let her go. And then I might have some more in the midst of what she about to do. But that's my spiel for you right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's because yeah. Yep. Yep. And you got to remember this too. I always go back to the situation of like the use the eagle for the example. Snake crawls on the ground. Eagle goes, swoops down and picks the snake up. Snake cannot survive in the eagle's atmosphere at all. It will suffocate, right? So you got to think of yourself as the eagle when you start climbing and changing. And you got to think of everything else as a snake. Am I saying that it's necessarily beneath you? That's not how I'm classifying the people, but I'm just trying to get you to understand and see. So when you start changing and you start changing altitudes and you start getting promotions and you start getting elevated here and there, you're changing atmospheres. They can't go into that atmosphere. They not where you at. They don't have the access that you now have, right? So you got to understand that everybody can't go where you go, right? And so, sorry that it has to feel the way it feels. I know it don't feel good. Never does. But change is something that you can't stop. And it's a good thing. I like that. Yeah. Right. Yep. Right. Yep. Yep. I hope so too. I hope that you really can be okay with having to say bye bye, right? Because of where you're headed is just one of those things. Yep. Yep. So listen, um, stay in touch though. I don't know how. And congratulations. Congratulations. Um, we have Peppy. Okay, Peppy. Um, Peppy says, um, I'm realizing that I'm I'm in love with a girl. I know that she's in love with me. We are of different ethnic backgrounds. I don't see that, but she allows the people that she's with to tell her that the difference in our ethnic backgrounds would keep us apart and make life hard for us if I chose to take our relationship to the next level. What can I do in this situation? Yeah, and keep everybody out her ear. Yep, yep. Hmm. Yep. Right. Or just don't like the fact that she's actually happy and they are not. Yeah. 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 That's the main thing. My main thing that I was gonna say is she really gotta get the people that she considers friends out of her head, because if they were really her friends, I don't talk my friends out of good things. Okay. I let them make their own decisions though. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you choose, like if this is what you want and this is how you want it, okay. Yes, when you ask me, I am gonna speak my piece about it, but I'm also gonna support you. If this is what you want, okay. Make her own decision. And that's how it goes. Yeah. And that's how it goes. Like at the end of the day, you could see something that other people may not see. Listen, especially when I call them love blinders, right? You so smitten that you don't see nothing but that person. But I need you to take the blinders off for a second. And you're doing, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I dislike the fact that people are trying to talk her out of what you guys have, especially if you are really good for her. You know, um, I say this: if you're a praying man, pray about it. Mention her in your prayers. You know what I mean? And just let God do the work. You know what I mean? I mean, that's sometimes that's all you can do. You know. And if she's not, he's gonna give you your heart's desires, and he will give you that one. And I feel like I do feel like you are at a point in your life where you are ready to commit and settle down, and you really have to have that conversation with her to see if she's ready for the same thing. If she's ready for the same thing, then I don't care who talking. You know what I mean? That's they're not gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you guys have to have a conversation about. Maybe y'all need to take a vacay away from everybody. Have a private conversation where there's no phones, you can't call nobody. It's y'all. And yeah, yeah. And she gonna know. No. And she gonna know. She gonna know. So yeah. Let's hope and pray that she makes the right decision. All right. So keep us posted on how everything is going. And we pray for a good turnout concerning the situation. All right. Hopefully you will send us a thing saying, hey, they wedding bells or something. You know what I mean? So we like to hear that type of stuff. So we'll keep you posted on how you guys are doing though. Last one, last one. Um, this one is from Cupid. Okay, Cupid. Mm, okay, all right. You know, I hope you live up to the name. Um, Cupid says, well, it's about that time of the season where I tend to get sad. Holidays have not been good for me. Um, I think I need to set up new appointments with my therapist. Okay. Um, but all in all, Is there a way to find the joy in them again? Um, well, joy is what you make it, honey. And holidays are not good for a lot of people because of, things that happen or people they lost, things of that nature. You have to want to make them happy again. I personally, the holidays don't make me sad. I just don't get into them the way I used to. Um, Mainly because I'm really not into the holidays too much. I celebrate more birthdays than I do holidays. And because I know when it comes down to a birthday, you made it another year. I will celebrate that all day. Holidays, not so much. You know, we do a lot throughout the year anyway, as far as seeing each other, gifting each other, that type of thing. So I'm not gonna take one day and feel like I gotta go all out for one day when we go all out all year. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like not my thing so much. Whatever your reasons are, whatever gets you in the slump for the holidays, that's what you're gonna have to learn how to get over. I don't know how long it's been since you lost who you lost, because that's what I feel like. But at some point, you gotta stop grieving and go past it. Um, One thing the Bible tells us is yes, you can grieve, but it say don't dwell in your grief, right? And you have to be able to move on past the situation, because sometimes the problem with us as people is we tend to dwell too long, right? And I know it's hard to lose somebody, and when you lose the, what you call that one person, it is life changing. But if that person was still around, they would still want you to live. So that's my take on that. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. Um, and not feel like I'm not being empathetic, because I am. But you have to get over the grief at some point, right? You can't grieve your whole entire life, especially if it's already been 10, 12 years. Baby, let it go, because they would definitely want you to live your life and not be that way every time holiday come around, right? And what you can do this holiday season is remember them. Throw something and say, "Hey, look, we coming together, but we coming together in memory of," and that could get you out of the funk that you in, right? You don't That don't mean that because they're not here, you don't remember them, that they're just gone. You can always remember them whenever you feel like it. So just remember that part. You know what I mean? And that's my take on that. Yep. Yep. Remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Because that's nothing to play with. If you feel like that's where you are and you feel like that's what you need to do, I recommend that you do it. Yeah. Just memory, period. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what I do. I sit back now and I think about Like, oh my God, like, do you remember this time? That type of thing. And when you do, you remember it, you'll bust out laughing. They even sometimes you'll get re-irked because they irked you when they did it, and you'll be irked about it just because you thought about it, right? And it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. If you feel like y'all used to party, that was your party friend. Hey, well, this holiday season, throw a party and say, listen, we having a party in memory of such and such. This is what I feel like doing. It'll make me feel better. If that's what it's gonna take, honey, do it. But don't get yourself in a funk where you feel like you're gonna send yourself into depression. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's a lot of people that I miss, that I do wish were around for the holidays. But I always remember the good times. And so for certain holidays, I will make some of the dishes that I know they used to make. That is my way of remembering them so that everybody else can enjoy. And so that's my way of doing it. So but everybody got their own way of handling things. But again, do not grieve too long. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. All the time. Just let them know. And let us know. Because I like, man, let me tell you, I just feel like it'll be different for you this time around if you do something in memory of them. So, but we wish you well. We wish you well. Enjoy your holiday. How about that? All right. Go, yeah. And so, and for those of y'all in TikTok land that did send me a message tonight, we will have a TikTok show sometime before the week is out. Okay. All right. So we will do a TikTok show before the week is out. All right. We're not gonna leave y'all out. Yeah, because our last couple shows with you guys was really good. So you know, we like for you guys to come in our comment section. That's a good thing. So come in the comment section if you want to come up. Totally fine. All right. Again, we just ask that if you come up in the box while you're on TikTok, be respectful. That's all. Again, just be respectful, y'all. Other than that, we don't mind. So yeah. And For those of y'all that may not be on Facebook, but you are on TikTok, in TikTok land, as I like to call it, if you guys would like us to have a show up there and you want to be the guest on the show, again, let us know. We'll do it. Yeah, yeah. We have more traction on certain platforms than we do on others. So we yeah. Well, listen, if y'all was with us tonight that we had the versus battle, we had so much fun. Everybody have already asked me when are we gonna do the next one. We will be doing it again. Trust me when I tell you. But we had so much fun that night. Again, we and see we can't do that on Facebook Land. They they mute us. They mute us because of the music. So listen, y'all, we gotta go where we can get it. You know what I mean? So other than that, we choose to go places and we love to do different things and we like to have fun. Yeah. Oh, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, you're going out of town? Okay. You're saying the ifs like we're going out of town. Y'all see what I'm talking about? But listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Just like again, like we said last night, make memories and enjoy. Okay, time is short. All right, make memories, enjoy. It's the best thing ever. That's all I gotta say. And you'll never forget the lasting memories. All right, you want to have those because you don't want to have a moment where you wish you could have and didn't. Trust me when I tell you. All right, but we love y'all. Love y'all to life. Love y'all to live. Live every day on purpose and make it count.